in my senior project, I'm working on memoir-inspired fiction. And I'm going to read a chapter to you. It's either 3 or 5. And it's about a mother whose son is in a foreign prison for cocaine smuggling. Once inside, he brought me to a table with 2 benches under a small overhang sheltering us from the sun. We were looking out onto the patio, a cement square the size of our living room and dining room. Behind us stood a 2-story cement and steel wall with thin cracks between the upright slabs. To my right, a small kitchen-size area where some weeds grew on a modest diet of dirt and water mixed with septic fluids coming from the cells surrounding us. Looking around, in front of me, a picnic table. That's what I'll think it is. A wash line with frayed old towels and clothes, and a basketball hoop we had sent money to buy via Western Union. A basketball was stuck inside the spiraling barbed wire just above it. 2 men using a makeshift ladder tried to reach within the bladed wires to release the ball. I climbed up there last week and got it, Joe told me. You got to be careful or the ball will split. A brown and white long-haired collie-like dog came over with a stone and dropped it at my feet. One of the guys sitting with us at the table kicked it, and Mateo ran after it and brought it back to us. I packed some toys for Mateo, I said. I'll bring them in tomorrow. I took weeks to pack up before these visits, small Hershey bars and protein powder, powdered milk, and lots of snacks for the day filled 2 large bags. We sat all day, yet the hours added up to a few moments. Across the cement patio, a group of men sat around a smoking fire contained in a makeshift grill. Colombians, Joe said. They spend all day barbecuing. They gave me a piece. It was great. Among the dirt and green area beside us lay a man on his mattress, enjoying the warm sun. His leg had white crust around a sore, contrasting with his ebony black skin and uncut black hair. His blanket, a scrap of fabric, and his pants held up with a rope. He was barefoot. A few feet away, half of a weightlifting bench, was a chair for 2 other men. They seemed to be smoking something from a glass pipe. Crack, Joe told me. We ate small packages of cookies and crackers I bought from the inmate who set up a small store in the cell at the entrance just inside the foreigners' pavilion in this prison in Cañete, Peru. I planted a tomato seed over there, Mom, and I think it's coming up. I'd like to donate plants for this garden, I said. Rose bushes. They could grow here. From sitting for the past couple of hours, my legs straightened stiffly. I wanted to walk, but not like the man I watched for the past hour as he paced the perimeter of the space containing these 50 lives. I stood up, and Joe joined me as we peered through the crack in the wall behind us. I can see the ocean, he told me. Can you, Mom? I knew what was out there. A dusty road where tires tear from holes filled with rocks and garbage. I passed a house along the way up the mountain where I saw a small goat and a lean cow tied to a pole eating corn stalks because there's no grass here. See, right out there, I can see the waves and the sand way out there, he continued. This is near the water, I know, because we get more fish here than we had in Callao. I see Brown and the children I passed along the way this morning, sitting in the dirt, wearing mismatched cottons, looking at our taxi with expressionless eyes, their home draped in chartreuse bougainvilleas. Joe leans over and we hug. He doesn't let go of my embrace, and he turns from the crack in the wall and says, "Look, Mom, at all these guys here." I inhale his scent around his chest and rest my head in it. His empty bed with the unwashed sheets back home is a place for me to go and get this scent when I need to. He looked at me and said, "Everyone wishes their mom was here."